You are looking live at the WBC Arena. James Buster Douglas. You know the name. Pulled off one. It's the Brown Bomber Joe Louis. One of the most historically important fighters of all time.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now it's time for the official introductions. And for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking has been done. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good one. Miss with that jab. A perfect counter lands. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're gonna punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice exchange here from both men. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Relax now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one.
And there's the bell to start round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. Missing with the hook. Good idea, but miss. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
That left hook just missed. That jab misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And that left hook doesn't find its target. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Douglas in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
And then start getting the pace and win this round back. Take away that.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Right? That's all I want.
Up a little bit, so we can't get you out. Great work. Good work.
That's what we're doing. Don't lose this fight, deal. Come on, we're working back.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back into the
Do your job. Basic. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's in the...
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back into the fight.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
When you're fighting somebody so big, this is when you've got to stick to your game plan. You deviate, you're out of there.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. So much firepower here. How about that time counter shot? Didn't land that jab. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that number above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They miss with the jab. Left hook doesn't find its target. A lot of effort being exerted here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Ground bomber in some trouble. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Counter punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Looking to land the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores with the counter. That left hook misses. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Stay for
It's only one round, Ross. Don't worry about it.
That's a team smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
Much better. He's like your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. He was coasting this fight and now you're letting back into it. Now,
It's a ride us out. Go out there and finish him.
And there's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change everything in this battle. The right hook just missed. Joe Louis in trouble. He somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Just missed with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about Douglas in that last round. Talk about a one-sided... And there's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
His stamina is off the charts. Catch and shoot. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Insane action. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That hook was off target. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. What would you tell this guy? And we enter the 8th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until the head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Hook doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got counted. Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is...